Record, go. He goes, hold on, I interrupt. Frequency, music. He's very kind, caring. Before his time. Tragic. I already asked if this was like, this person has deep, just emotional depth. Suddenly. One thing leads to another, out of control. I see a little bit of gray, which is kind of like partial, but then he tries to like explain the situation. Suddenly, unexpectedly, dare I say tragically, before his time. And then he visits you in music. Like there's this song that you think about. Oh, is it blurry? I'm sorry. Thanks for telling me, guys. Give me 1 second. I wish I could just pause the recording, but unfortunately that's not going to be possible. Okay. Sorry about it. Sorry about it. Appreciate it. Okay, so interrupting frequencies, seeing him, and then there's like a, I don't want to believe this, so I'm frustrated. He's not. A human is frustrated. We have too much of his things. It's almost like he gives me phrases like frozen in time, and you don't feel like you get your signs from him, and or it's not good enough, or it's not getting to say goodbye. It's them taking responsibility for how I passed. Miss Kristy. I'm sorry. How does he end up passing? I get all kinds of things from him. He keeps going. He goes, it follows me. And I was like, I gotta know what you're talking about. Emotions follow you, bad luck follows you, what follows you? Coincidence follows you? Is it the same way that music follows her? I feel like he's very glitch in the matrix kind of guy. I like it. Brown hair. Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for you, Kristy. Edge of my seat. Here we go. And then Nicole, you will be next. You are next in line. Nicole and then Brianna. Thank you guys for being so patient as we do Kristy's reading. Cannot wait to see what happens. Oh my gosh. How did they end up passing? Hopefully we still have you here. Hopefully we didn't just launch Kristy right off. Whoopsie, sorry about it. Kristy, are you still here by any chance? And we also need to consider that I got kicked a few times, so she might be trying to come back, right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, maybe. Said it was her brother, yeah. And we haven't heard from her since, so I'm assuming she may have accidentally got completely launched off this bad boy. And that really, oh, I'm commenting, I don't know why you can't see it. That means usually the way he ends up passing whatever you're trying to say is being filtered by TikTok. So you would have to say it differently or give us a very blunt answer, essentially, in order for it to stop filtering. So she is here. Oh, and you know what? He's affecting electronics and always glitching in the matrices all the time. And so I love how none of us caught the fact that he literally wasn't even, he's like, you know what, let these comments not go through because I mean it, type of thing. So in different way that you could describe how he passed may be helpful. And I'm definitely going to edit that big chunk out, hopefully. But my kid runned off with all my highlighters. Boop. Did you see what she just said? She said, yeah. She said, yeah, he was a musician. He was literally a musician. Comes to you through music. He gave me the song It's Too Late to Apologize right after passing. And if you rewind to the beginning of your reading, it's one of the first things he wanted to tell you, that was him. That you hear the songs from him. You hear the glitch in the matrix. It's not good enough. I'm frustrated. I want more. He's okay. And that was him. How did he end up passing? I always specialize in the moment of death, all right? So there's something in this partial responsibility, frozen in time. Nobody can believe their eyes. Nobody can believe their minds right now. How did he pass? Love to say he's okay. Would love to confirm it even more. Follow me to 20,000 followers on Facebook if you guys are reading these little things. Catch all these replays on YouTube. Live streams on TikTok. Blue check mark on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. Please make sure you're hanging in. And if you see a reading that moves you, wait for it to come out on YouTube and share it with your friends. Tell people about me. How did he end up passing, Kristy? Every time you try to describe it, TikTok stops you from it. He got out, asked his wife for money for food. He got out. He just left. Well, thank you, Felicia. I'm glad to be blessed by your presence today. He got out, asked his wife for money for food. Got out of what? Oh, the crypticness in here is driving me beautifully insane. Absolutely beautifully. And then we throw up a little bit and keep on keeping on, ladies and gentlemen. Oof da. Oof. What do you mean he got out? Asked for food, got out. I'm like, this is not a dog. This is a human being. Got out from the hospital. What was he in the hospital for? I feel like me and you are playing a game of ping pong right now. So he just got out of the hospital. What the hell was he in there for? Because he passed before his time. He says it's in a tragic way. He used the pew-pew he bought with food money. Oh, that makes way more sense. I'm like, he's taking partial responsibility, it's limited, and it's tragic, and this doesn't make any sense for food money. Like, what do you mean? Okay, so he took that food money, bought a pew-pew, takes responsibility, and it was tragic. And he's like, hey, honey, just got out of the hospital. Can I get some food money? And she's like, here's $200. And then that's why he's taking responsibility, and it was tragic, and before his time, and he was a musician. And everybody's frustrated. So no wonder he sends you signs. No wonder people are like, there's no way that this is good enough. It's not that you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. It's the timing. Holy crap. What a clear communicator. We just have to dissect it. And you know what? Did anybody mention that professionally in the physical world he was a musician? That he's okay. He is okay. He needed to take partial responsibility. That's why when you're like, is he okay? I'm like, well, we got some things to talk about. Because in order to complete your transition and be 100%, oh my gosh, totally able to use all the bells and whistles, repeating numbers on the clock, etc., you have to take responsibility when you do that. Because guess what? His problem was that it hurt someone else's feelings on the way out, and that karmically holds you back. But now he's good. Takes responsibility. He's good. He's crossed over. Bam.